Hi, this is Sue again. I'm 61 years old and I'm currently traveling cross-country in my Ford Transit Connect. I just got to Sequoia National Park area last night and I found this boondocking site. There was one other person that boondocked across the street from me. They must have gotten in late. I've gotten to Sequoia and Kings Canyon a little bit early today. They don't open until 9. So I thought I'd go over the little things in my van that make things worthwhile. For me, being concise and consolidated helps life run a little smoother from day to day while traveling and living out of my van while I go cross country. In the front seat, I have a number of items. First thing is a visor bag. I keep different keys in here, to the Thule, to the bike rack, and other things. I have a little mini flashlight, my gas card, some sunglasses. Over here I have a sunglass clip. My visor is holding up my Reflectix right now because the sun's coming straight in. Also, I travel with a Garmin. Family and friends track me when I don't have cell phone coverage. A little cloth. You never know when you need to wipe something. I made this thing for the cell phone. The sun comes right in through the windshield and the phone overheats when I have it on maps. So I cover the phone. I've made it with Reflectix and it keeps the phone in the shade and it does not overheat. I also found this cell phone holder that works on a clip, not on that sticky back stuff that I had here or over here. Those always come out. I'm using a sturdy trash bag holder because it's really hard to throw things in the trash with one hand when you're driving if it doesn't hold itself open. It fits my Nalgene bottle. The regular cup holders are too small to fit the Nalgene bottle. I also put a straw in my Nalgene bottle so I don't have to tip it up when I drive and block my vision. I can just sip out of the straw. This is my grazing bag I have in the front seat. Very handy snacks to reach when I drive. I store my Jackery behind the front seat because if I get in a crash, I don't want it to come flying from the back if I have it stored anywhere else. Also, I have 2 jacks, one for the solar panel and one for the cigarette lighter. And when it's sunny out, it's just connected to the solar panel. But when it's cloudy, I can switch it over really easy to the car battery while I'm driving. In the driver's side door pocket, I do carry some pepper spray, my umbrella, and some auto wipes. It gets very dusty in here when you travel on dirt roads a lot. In the passenger door, I have a wipe that I use on the windshield. It's very handy because in the Ford Transit Connect, the windshield is so big, I can't really reach on the corners without an extension. And also, everything that I usually carry has its own bag to keep consolidated. Coming to the back, I've cut a little step, and this is easy to clean the step when it gets dirty versus using my handy dandy brush. Also, I've made a little cubby for the side. I keep various things that I just want to reach. This is a cell phone extension. I clip it onto the counter so I can watch TV in bed without having to crane my neck. Also, I have my duct tape, some bug spray, and some sunscreen. This is a perfect spot to keep extra water. I do have a water container in the back, but it's a little bit cumbersome to reach. So I have water in the step well here. It's easier to manage. I have a couple carpets in the front. It's very dirty when you're walking in from outside, so the carpet that I use from day to day while I'm inside, this is covered right now by the carpet that I just wipe my feet on. So I come in, kick my shoes off, and sit on my stool that I have under the bed. Here's my other carpet. It's very comfortable when you kick your shoes off and in your bare feet. You don't have to go straight on the floor. I made my floor rugs, by the way, and I tie-dyed this one. I have a mirror that I attach to to a magnet. I can do my makeup easily this way. This is a $20 fan, rechargeable fan that I found at Walmart. This is a mini sound maker for at night. I can block out some extra noise that bothers me in parking lots or whatever, sometimes on a boondock. This is an external speaker that I Bluetooth to my cell phone when I want to watch a movie. My smaller Jackery lives on the counter when I'm parked. Otherwise, it gets stored under the counter so it doesn't come crashing into the front seat if I ever get into an accident. I have two baskets on my counter. One is bungee cord so it doesn't move around. But if you look way back here, I have another basket that I usually keep plastic bags, food storage. I also have the same bungee cord that keeps this basket sturdy. I have it attached to a paper towel roll. Under my bed, I have a milk crate with a topper that I made so I can sit on it. And in here, I keep things that I use frequently. My power cords, my computer, some headlamps. On the other side, I have two baskets. This one has clothes in it. I don't need to get in that so much. It's harder to get out. But this one I have some wipes, some bags, needle and thread, and other things, and some more power items. Over the cab, I have built a shelf that mainly I keep my Reflectix, some fire spray, my screens. I also have a curtain rod that I have insulated curtains which I have lined. This one with a little tapestry and this one with just red stuff. Behind the driver's seat, I have my electric cooler. Again, I have it in a place that if I ever get in a crash, it won't come flying across the cab and meet me in the front seat. This is obviously my bed. I think I've shown you guys this before. It pulls out very easily and extends to here, so I have twice as much sleeping space, and I just pull the mattress out. On the door of the other side of the van, so this side, as you know, opens and closes. I found these pockets. I keep my eye covering in here for at night and some chapstick, and in this one. Up here, I have covered my light switch because they clank together when I drive. This is a lamp that I plug into the Jackery if I need some extra lamp light or if I want to read. Some baskets for fruit and vegetables that I don't want to get squashed in the refrigerator, and some other things on my hooks. I made a cover for my fan. It's two Reflectix and rock wool in the middle. I'm able just to put it up there. My pillow, which I tie-dyed myself. Don't you like it? I have a negative 20-degree sleeping bag and a down quilt. And then this one is just a camping 40-degree bag. Depending on the weather, I layer different ways to keep myself warm. This is a short hose that I have on an expandable belt clip. I use it mainly for brushing my teeth so I don't have to get out of the car at night. I have a collapsible funnel that I use on it. I won't put anything but water in that because if I'm parked, say at Cracker Barrel, the water goes directly onto the pavement and I don't want to put anything else but water onto the pavement. This is where I keep my clothing. Very convenient, very consolidated. I live out of packing squares and they're numbered. This one's number 5. I have a list. It's like a key, so I know where to find things when I'm looking. On the back doors, I made some cute little curtains. They are held on by magnets. The valance is held on by magnets. The curtains themselves are held on by the hooks that I use. I showed you guys. I found some suction cup holders. I think they're shower holders. I found those at Walmart. On the side of the van in the back, I have hooks, so when I'm washing my hair out the back of the van, I have somewhere to put my towel or other things that I just want to get out of the way. I just showed you a second ago, I have some Christmas lights that I have around the perimeter of the van, but also I have some cute solar lights that come on at dusk. You can shut them. I have the thing into the window in the back, held by a plastic bag and a suction cup, so it can recharge during the day. But it comes on at dusk, and it's strung along the side here, which gives me a little bit of ambiance. So talking about real life stuff, I use a pee-style in the van. It's very convenient and very easy to urinate in the van when you don't have to get out, or if it's snowing, or if it's morning or night and you don't want to get out of the van and meet any fun little creatures that might be crawling around in the grass or in the trees. While I was talking about baskets, I should have mentioned this magazine holder that I have put on the side of my counter. I have some scissors and some office items, bags, my book, and other things that I can store in there. I also have these lights. They're very bright. I use this one at night when I have to get up and pee. I have one in clothing compartment so I can see in there. They're very bright. 2 AA batteries, I think, and you're all set. I wanted to show you the screen covers that I made for the windows. I made these from a video that I found on YouTube. Sorry, I only have one hand. So I put the little corners up, and as you can see, there's a screen in there. The overhang prevents the rain from coming in, if that's what I'm trying to do. But otherwise, I can open my window and not have any bugs come in, and the rain is also protected from the inside. I also wanted to show you the pockets that live under my clothing box. In there, I keep a little pack towel and a clothesline. This is also where my key to my clothing lives, and the funnel to my makeshift water spout. And back here, I keep a couple wag bags. On the side of my counter, which my cousin Jeremy made for me, I have put an extension. These are very sturdy extension clips, and when I want to spread out using my computer, that's what I do. How could I forget to tell you about my electric water dispenser? This hooks right up on my water jug. I had to make an adaptation for it to fit on my spout, but it works very well, and I don't have to open the back doors to get water anymore. So I'm going to transfer my files now onto my computer so I can start compiling this video for you. The visitor center to Sequoia National Park opens in about an hour. I'm off to drive the park road of Sequoia in Kings Canyon in the lovely mountains of California. I found a nice spot in Kings Canyon to boondock, and right now I am heating up some water with my Jackery so I can take a bucket bath. It's hard to do this video with telling you about my visit to Sequoia and Kings Canyon, so here are a couple pictures to show you where I was. Well, once again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed these little tips and tricks. See you on the road.